Good afternoon, Gretna High School. I'm Andrew Pick.
And I'm Cade Sewing.
And boy, do we have some riveting news today.
It's about time for some very impressive athletes that are nurtured right here in the halls of GHS. Here's Liliana with the scoop.
Every passionate high school athlete's dream is to play their sport at the D1 level. However, very few students make it there because of the time, effort, and dedication to their sport that it takes. There are 3 girls at our school that have committed to play D1 soccer and various others that have committed to play at smaller schools. Let's give it to Digger Hawkins as he gives a shout out to those select few and explains the recruiting process on a college level and a high school level.
Currently on roster we have Sarah Weber that's going to Nebraska, Taylor Duffer that's going to Creighton, and Shaylee, who is a junior, she's going to Illinois State. If a college coach trusts me, I'll be completely honest always with college coaches because it's my reputation. I'll let them know what they're good at, A, B, and C. I'll also let them know what they could improve on. Division 1, the only time they can really sort of work with players is in a college ID camp environment or their camps themselves. From a scouting perspective, as a former college coach, I would want to watch a player at least 3 times in different environments because obviously they're recruiting not only the player but the person as well.
Next up, we'll hear from Sarah Weber, who was the Gatorade Player of the Year last year, has scored over 50 goals in her first 2 years of soccer, and has a lot more in store in her future.
My name's Sarah Weber and I'm committed to the University of Nebraska at Lincoln. I decided this university because they compete in the Big Ten and at the program there's a high emphasis on player development. I was looking a lot in the Big East, so like Marquette, Creighton, Xavier, and then also like Alabama. So the recruitment process began in literally like 6th or 7th grade, going to like all those ID camps, and then all the college coaches would be there. And then you would just keep in touch, you'd talk to them on the phone, maybe email them, like if they weren't able to watch you, you'd send them film. And then like there's obviously certain like dead periods where you couldn't talk to them anymore, which that was kind of a pain. But mostly, like as it got further down, like you would just set up a time to call with like the coaches you were interested in, and then kind of ask some questions through the phone. Ever since I was little, like my mom and I would go watch like Creighton play, like just at college level, and that was always something I wanted to do.
Another player who is staying in our home state of Nebraska to play soccer at a high level is Taylor Daffer.
I'm Taylor Daffer and I committed to Creighton University. The recruitment process starts probably late middle school. Most girls will start being introduced to universities or colleges through ID camps, which is how I met Ross Pauley. From there, it's kind of tricky because there are a lot of rules at the NCAA with how players can communicate with coaches and win. So most of my recruitment process was done through my club DOC at the time, Digger Hawkins, who is actually my high school coach now, where you CC your coach on any type of communication through your university. And from there, you basically kind of keep in contact until you roll around your junior year, which is when I committed. And from there, you can kind of start talking about seriously committing and narrowing down your options and finding what fits best for you. So for me, it's been Creighton University since I was in middle school. That's where I've always wanted to go. So when I had an offer and the opportunity presented, I was able to commit happily.
Lastly, we have a younger player, a junior, Chili French, who is committed to play soccer in another Midwest state.
Hi, my name is Chili French and I'm committed to Illinois State. I've always played soccer since a really young age, and it's just something that's brought me like happiness and team environment, and I couldn't live without it, so I decided to commit to a college. The recruiting process for me was honestly kind of hard. With COVID and everything, I had to email coaches every day, and the only thing I could provide them was videos, so it took a lot of video editing and getting out every day, even when we didn't have school or practices, to show them that I could succeed at the next level. So it was definitely hard, but it worked out for me.
These athletes have accomplished a lot in their high school careers. I can't wait to see what they do in the near future.
Holy moly, those are some real Gretna grown great girlies going good places.
Goodness gracious, I love me some glamorous, grand, Gretna Green, groundbreaking guys and girls grinding up the ground on the turf.
Well, Levi, how about some weather?
Hey Dragons, it's me Levi again with your weather forecast. The high today will get up to 77 with a low of 54. It's warming up, time to hit the gym and get shredded for summer. Back to you, Andy.
Thanks, Levi. Now let's see some ad.
Oh, thank you. It's still late. That's half credit.
Tired of this happening to you? You need the QuickType.
Wow.
Of course it can. The QuickType is perfect when you need to type fast and get things done. Call today and this could be you.
Thanks to the QuickType, I've never had a late assignment again.
With the QuickType, I get all my work done with ease.
Try it today. Wow, that was some fast typing. I wish I could type that fast. I might need to get one of those.
Well, in case I don't see ya, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, Gretna High School.